Hello everyone, it's Chris Shelley, and we're gonna get started with the sprint playthrough. So, first event coming up will be the TC-2 UK Open 2-round race. So there's gonna be points standings kept over 2 races. It'll be fun. We only have $100,000 to spend on our cars. We have to buy each car we use for certain classes. So here in the TC2 class, you got the choices of 4 cars. I've done a bit of refresh myself on this game, so I've noticed that the Audi tends to be the best, but of course it's the more expensive one. Ford Focus isn't bad, but it's cheaper. Of course, you got the Subaru, Volkswagen as well. I think we're just because we're gonna be doing a parallel approach where we just keep going down through all the disciplines. We don't really want to spend too much money in any single discipline right now, so we're just gonna buy the Ford Focus here. I think Ultimate Edition comes with a few different liveries, paint schemes, whatever you like to call them. I personally kind of like this scheme, but I'm gonna customize my scheme real quick and skip ahead. So yeah, let's go for it. First, actual Career Series race here starts at Silverstone International Circuit. It's the UK Open, so we go to Silverstone. You can see at the bottom, we're also going to go to Grand Patch if you're looking a little closely. Yeah. So in the loading screen, it gives you a rundown of all the drivers entering the race. Now, it's important to know that these drivers have their own
making a lot of noise out there. But can you make some noise once more for Kristen? Fantastic. And on that, what should we expect from this location?
Oh, way to make a girl blush, Alex. But honestly, the pleasure is all mine. Well, this is my style, a classic racing circuit, multiple configurations, but all providing a finely tuned drive.
Well, it's...
So the thing about the AI drivers is, like, you'll see the same names. You should expect them to drive similarly. Each time you might see a certain driver driving progressively. You need to remember that because they're probably going to drive progressively again. That's besides the whole nemesis system. You want it to go much, they will get angry at you and try to take you out or not let you pass at all costs. We're gonna do qualifying runs just because it makes things a little more balanced. Sometimes races are a little bit very tough to pass, and it also gives me an opportunity to just practice on the track a bit, show off the track itself. So Silverstone, very high-speed track. It's big, long corners, wide. Even if we're not doing the full F1 configuration. Still, very much what you expect from Silverstone if you're familiar with this track in other games. No, not that it mattered that we qualified, we get 13th anyway, but I feel confident in our car here. That was a bit of a warm-up. Notice we also have that green symbol that is our teammate. We have Nick Whittle in our other car for Shelley Racing. That's what I named the team. Your teammate will bring in points for you.
Its name is synonymous with racing.
Well.
This is Silverstone.
Always something
Kristen,
to consider.
what makes this track so iconic?
Trade off. You can make offers and drivers, trade drivers. I guess not doing that trade drivers. Let's get started. First race, let's see what we can do. I think there is a mission to get a podium. I think also 1-1. Or a big we're just making a round here. So that's what exactly we're gonna do, try to get this podium. Also, the numbers you see those aren't their driver numbers, those are their experience levels. So as the AI drive and progress throughout the career, I just ran that person. As they drive and get experience throughout the career, they can become better drivers and more skilled. The higher number, the more skilled the AI is. So that is something you want to consider as you're driving. And as you're watching, notice how drivers will get better, so don't expect me to be stomping people towards the end of this career.
First lap, keep pushing to the front.
That's AI drivers. Cement us into third, but there's a lot of draft as well. Which is both good and bad. It makes it tough to pull away. Of course, that is somewhat realistic. You see that in some other simulators.
You got two drivers between you and first place.
Where some of the lower power cars will be very tough tight together just because of the draft. That's one thing needs to be considered, especially low power cars and all these bigger tracks. I think the touring cars have noticed it a lot. Stock cars as well, if you're on the holes or just on a bigger track. That's pretty important there too. You got some time to run down the leads. Ben Webb and Ben way out there, but I think we got it. So yeah, as you saw, they were able to, before the race started, I was able to make some adjustments even before qualifying.
Okay, you're halfway through the race.
How I did on that sector. So the color code is red, means that was slower than a sector before the previous lap. Green means it's better than what we had done before in that previous lap. Oh, we actually did my red. I think it was just lap invalidated. But as I was saying, green is a better sector than you had ran before. And then purple means it's the fastest sector out of anywhere on the track. So that lap does get invalidated for the fastest lap. It'll warn you because that's because I went outside of the track limits. All these traditional racing circuits will have body work. Magnus. So. But these traditional racing circuits will have the track limits. You see the white lines. You don't want to go too far over them, especially with like 4 wheels.
final lap. Push to the front.
That will cost you position. So John Magnuson invented got up to such a huge. I don't know. Our lap times haven't been the most consistent. But overall, not a bad place to start our first race here. Another podium. That's where our teammate Nick got a great finish as well. Apparently not, just guessing by the team earnings. But we take it anyway. And also you can see as you get damage, that will cost you money. So you don't want to be tearing your cars up consistently because that will start coming out of your pocket. No one up front got the fastest lap. That's surprising. Lindgren's back in 14th at the fastest lap. Puts us third on the event, and we finished third in this race. Our team is second, behind Ryan Motorsport with Ben Webb and Shimano. Let's see what we can do this next race. On to the next round. Should be Brands Hatch. Oh, before that, you get to see event summary here. Let me let this play out fully so you all can see what it looks like. You get experience for doing the different things that you saw. You might have seen I was getting a score for like running a good racing line, making certain passes, techniques and such. So that will all contribute to your driver leveling up, and I believe that's factored in the AI leveling up as well. So here we go, on to Brands Hatch Indy Circuit. 6 laps. Except that the Brands Hatch Indy is not a lot. So qualifying should be pretty important for us. Again, I'm doing qualifying.
And we're heading into the final round now, where it'll all be decided.
Getting from back to first in 3 laps.
Yeah, Alex, it's been a heated competition with some real valiant attempts at a podium made throughout. I think for some it may be slightly out of reach, but it shouldn't stop them mixing it up and getting stuck right in.
Well, we're about to see how this all plays out, so don't go anywhere.
So I'm going for softer springs because it's a bit of a rougher track compared to Silverstone, and what I personally like to do is, if I off the springs, I like to do stiffen the bar and then vice versa, stiffen the anti-roll bars. I mean, that's a trend I learned from iRacing and soft spring big bar trend. Drove that in a lot harder than I did. Benjamin Webb is just gonna take over this championship. Oh, and we just moved our lap. We just sent the thing soaring. I was looking for the corner, I was like, I don't know where it is. Alright, we're starting last. Okay, you can't exceed the track limits, you can't cut the track, you can't track extend. That will give you an advantage and they'll send you back for that. So we're gonna have to come from last on the starting grid this race.
And we're heading into the final round now, where it'll all be decided. Kristen,
Alright, here we go. Let's try to make our way to the podium again. have the physical power to them. He was in a pole focus too, so there's these fluids like
Right onto lap 2.
older. I think
Keeping up with the pace.
they have their own stats in their own way, and honestly, they're still pretty balanced cars. That takes us up to 7. Let's go. Teammate Nick just lost his rear wing. Not to worry about that. The damage isn't too detrimental to this game. I think some minor suspension damage I've noticed.
4 laps to go.
The arrow damage is very. That's one thing I wish about this game. Was more much better about this game compared to like other Christians. Damage was and like first grid and alternate grid always. And I think this feels pretty relevant. But here it's not. You can totally car, but that's about it as far as goes. Sebastian Hansen's not.
Alright, listen, we've just gone past the halfway stage of the race.
We're sending it. Try to make it. Didn't work out much over it either. Let's get cleared up. Go off-road. Go back to first point.
Okay, you got 2 laps.
Up to 7. Final lap, let's go.
This is the final lap. Let's get out of mid-pack.
Sixth place finish. Not terrible. Few scrapes, few bumps, but not terrible. Had the fastest lap too. It gives us 3rd in the standings by 1 point over John Magnuson, and then we get 2nd in the team standings. Not bad. We level up to level 4 here. And we get 3rd or above in And then TC-2 are open. That'll do it for this episode. I'm Chris Kelly. Hope you're enjoying this playthrough. See you next time.